This is KUGAN CASSIUS for
IFL TV, speaking to Alen the Savage Babic. Savage, how are you, mate? You look very good. Oh, thank you, Cassius. What is that in your t-shirt? It's Sheva. Yeah, that's not me. That's not me. That's not KUGAN CASSIUS. So what's happening, Savage? Nothing much. I'm just enjoying life. Just loving to be here, and it's crazy life. Yeah, you're gonna beat this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna knock him out. You know that. Yes, I know that.
Do you know what's better if we do this? Yeah? So you be you. No, you be me. Yeah? And I'll be you. But you've got to get the correct intro. So you've got to say KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV. Okay. Proudly sponsored by Everlast.
Betfred,
No, Everlast.
Everlast sponsored KUGAN CASSIUS. IFL TV presenting to you one and only in the right corner, Alen the Savage Babic. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I don't fucking care. Fuck you.
How are you, mate? Why are you like that? What are you doing? Why are you there, mate?
Oh, you fucking media, piece of shit.
I like what you're saying, but it's a little bit harsh.
Oh, you always say Alen can't do this, Alen has to step up, Alen fucking do this, fucking the fuck you.
No more questions, Your Honor. I feel like I'm Amber Heard. I've been attacked.
KUGAN CASSIUS IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. It's fight week for Waxy Richards, but also... Whoa.
Fuck, yeah. No, I just got goosebumps, got pumped up, I got pumped, bro. Let's go.
Shh, there's people sleeping.
Who is sleeping, bro? Nobody sleeps. It's fight week. You don't sleep on a fight week. Tell him that.
You don't sleep on fight week, apparently. How are you, first of all?
No, I'm good. I'm very good. Why did you turn me on? Why? I was so good. I'm a savage now, Alen is gone. Fuck that boy. No, I'm good, bro. Nobody sleeps tonight because it's fight week. Bro, they should check out our interviews and stuff. Not sleeping. Sleeping is for wussies. This is a new word, by the way.
Okay, so you're good. You're good, yeah?
Yes, I'm very good. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to break your microphone. I'm very good. Thank you for asking.
You're a strange man sometimes. Anyway, we can talk about that later.
You came into my room and lied next to me.
This never happened, by the way, I just want to say. This absolutely did not happen.
Lay there, You can't just lay there, KUGAN, so you step back. I don't know what I'm talking about, But you make me fucking mad.
10 fights at heavyweight.
10 knockouts, yeah.
10 knockouts at heavyweight. And this is now a new chapter for you in your career. When did you... we know you spoke about doing this for quite some time, that you might come down to either cruiserweight or the new bridgerweight, if we like. When did you decide that this was the right time for you to kind of test the waters and see how you fare at this kind of new weight?
Yeah, listen, that is a strange question. Everybody keeps asking me, but I didn't do nothing. I have the same weight as a fight in the heavyweights. And I always say I don't care about weight, so the opportunity come up because I'm number 3 in bridgerweights, and it's a long line in heavyweight. So it's more like opportunity kind of stuff. If they call me to cruiserweight to fight Okole, I would do it the next day. So I didn't do nothing different. I'm at the same weight. I'm maybe 97 kilos, the same exact weight as I fight in the heavyweights, So I didn't really do nothing. I just took the opportunity with both hands.
What was the heaviest weight that you fought or weighed in at over those 10 fights that you've had? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was in pounds. It was 225, I think, 224, something like that, 101 kilo. But I didn't like that weight, I do it because fans wants to see a heavyweight fight, and all the fans like heavyweights, It's like it is like that, and I just go with the flow what the fans wants, Because you want me to fight a 30 kilo heavier guy, I fought him, So everything they want me to do, I did, Now they want me to be the world champion, so I will be that, And opportunity came up at bridgerweight. I don't have a special feelings for bridgerweight or something like that, but if I make it my own category, I think it's going to be much more better than now.
And I'm assuming that you believe that this weight is almost like the perfect weight for you, as opposed to kind of dropping even down to cruiserweight or fighting at heavyweight. This weight seems to be the right weight. We won't know until kind of we see you in action this Saturday, but in your head you believe that this is the right weight for you, kind of in between those two weights.
Yeah, but again, I'm at exactly the same weight as I always fought, exactly the same. So there's no difference whatsoever in weight categories or anything, because I did nothing differently, you know. I just don't understand why would this be better way for. I like to fight bigger guys. I like when they're slower, they can't run. This guy is gonna run probably, you know, and he's a good runner. He's a technical runner, you know. So it's gonna take me a few rounds to catch him. And the big guys, the Bennett guys, the Molina guys, they can't run. They're slow.
Well, I suppose the question is probably more directed at who you're going to be fighting at the weight, at Bridger weight. They're going to be obviously smaller guys than what you've been used to fighting as a heavyweight. So that's obviously going to have some kind of impact on your performances as well.
Well, listen, the best thing to say is I fought two guys that are on the cruiserweight limit, Chandel Winters and Damian Chambers, and I knocked them out cold, both of them. It was the two of the toughest knockouts of all 10. You know, it was two craziest knockouts. You know, it's much easier to knock out a smaller guy, that's for sure. You know, so I'm looking forward to knock someone out. That is the only real difference I see. Other than that, I enjoy fighting guys 60 pounds heavier than me. I just enjoy it. I love that kind of stuff, and I can do it. I'm special because of that. I'm unique, because not a lot of guys do that right now. You know? So now I'm gonna be one of the many, but I'm still gonna try to knock them out. You know, and I know I can knock anybody out, any heavyweight out, let alone bridgerweight, let alone cruiserweight. I'm gonna seriously injure somebody. You know?
I'm assuming the end goal from this period of time, however long it lasts, at Bridger weight, is to fight Oscar Rivas. We're assuming that is the end goal for you.
Well, listen, no. Again, wrong. Why did you study me? You didn't study me, you know. I just want to fight Dave Allen on the biggest co-main event in UK. You know, I want to make something good with Dave Allen. I want to fight Hrgovic, who I became okay relationship to in the Croatia, for the biggest fight of Croatian history. So I want to do stuff like that, you know. These belts and stuff doesn't really mean that much to me. It's good, I'm going to parade it around, I'm going to take a picture with my fans holding it and stuff, but I go for that fights. Those two fights are much more dear to me than a belt.
Okay, I'll rephrase the question then.
Do that.
While you're continuing at Bridger weight, not heavyweight, at Bridger weight, I'm assuming that a target within that weight category is Oscar Rivas.
Yeah, of course.
That's all I said before you went off on one. Just so you know.
I'm gonna go again. Listen, no, I'm kidding. Yeah, of course it is. This year, I want Oscar Rivas this year, and when I win the fight, because I believe I will, and I will give everything I have in my power to win this fight, because I don't look past it. Don't think that. You know, I don't know who Balski is, but I don't look past that fight. But second after I win the fight, I'm gonna call out Oscar Rivas. Second from that fight. So of course my next fight should be Oscar Rivas. But if Dave Allen comes up, that's the fight everybody wants. You know, and that's the fight I want. You know, those kind of fights I truly want. You know.
You've been out of the ring for a few months. There did come a point, I think, last month before I knew you were on this bill. I did wonder what had actually happened to you. Yeah, you have been out for quite some time.
God, I'm so happy. And I saw your comment. Like, bring the Savage back. You need to be back. You know, this is boring. You know, it's good. Thank you very much, and thank you to all of my Savage Army for supporting me all the way through the surgeries and through my inactivity. I mean, it's 6 months, not big, but it's big for me. So you always mention me everywhere and stuff, and it just filled my heart every time I see it. You know, and I saw your comment, and thank you about it.
That's quite okay. Dave Allen, though. Dave Allen's been retired for over a year and stuff. I know this is a fight that's been, you guys have spoken about. Remember that little moment you had in Newcastle last June, I think it was. But
it's been 3 years. 3 years into the making, you know. I don't call out Dave Allen. I love Davo. I would love to see anything bad happen to him. So I will not fight him if he is not 100% in shape. I will not fight. I will not take the fight. I told to you, I promised to you, to everybody, I'm not gonna take the fight if I see he's not there. If he is there, I think it's gonna be a great fight, and that is the fight that every single of my and his fan talk about since the 1 month of my career. So it's just like I just want to please the people, I want to please the fans because they are the ones who bring me back. I'm here because of the fans. I will never get another chance if they didn't call for my name every day.
I will rephrase that about Dave Allen being retired because technically he's not retired because obviously he's had a couple of these kind of comeback fights. So technically he's not retired actually.
Objection. No. You're watching too much of Amber Heard trial, bro. You're just becoming this guy. Objection. I'm going to rephrase. No, don't be.
No, I made a mistake in what I said because actually he's not a retired fighter because he has had a couple of comeback fights.
Dave Allen is not retarded, bro. He's not retarded. He's a good guy.
Retired.
No, you say. No, sorry, I'm kidding.
Retired. I said retired.
You're sweating, bro.
I'm not. What about you and Christopher Lovejoy? Chris Lovejoy.
Oh,
he wants to fight Dave Allen as well. You might have to get in the queue.
Fuck, don't give me that, bro. This guy's a gimmick. No, he's not even a fighter. No. I was actually, when he first went up to the scene, I was like, this guy's smart. He can talk, He talked his way into boxing. He's a shit boxer. Shittest boxer I ever saw in my life. Did you see his fight with that Char guy? Bro, that was the shittiest fight I ever saw in my whole life. So I don't want to talk about him no more. No, please, bro. I thought you were like a serious guy, I'm cool with Cassius Eiffel. This is not Eiffel TV stuff, This is for some minor YouTube channel stuff, not for these big channels.
Okay, moving on from there. You mentioned your old friend Philip Hrgovic, and I understand that you guys were on a plane together to London as well.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through kind of the process and what happened, or if anything happened, or was anything said, etc.?
Yeah, but we are in the weird phase of cool. We are like on neutral ground. It's like it's not a peacetime, but it's not wartime. It's a Cold War. We're at the Cold War stage of our relationship. And me and my guy were standing in the line to get the tickets to go to the UK. And behind me, it's Philip Hrgovic. It's so weird. Everybody's looking at us like this. And I was like, what's happening? And I saw him. He was all dangerous. And I was like, Bog, šta ima ovo, ono. And he didn't say hi to me. And then we waited for the plane in the same fucking area, It was so tense, bro. And he was walking up, like a robot walking, and I was waiting what's gonna do. And I was fucking smack him. And he came to me and he said, good luck on your fight. And that's big. I liked it. I really liked it, bro. It got me all soft here, And I was like, oh, thank you. Good luck to you too. I want you to be back where you deserve to be. Wherever this is, So we are...
Just to clarify... Your Honour, objection. You were in your head. You're thinking you wanted to punch him, and he came to you and wished you good luck.
No,
See,
don't do
is that what happened? Is that what happened? That's what
I object. This is preliminary. No. It was.
You are badgering the witness, sir.
No. I feel threatened. But listen, he walked up to me, and he's a big guy, So I'm not gonna just stand there and be knocked out. So I was ready, I'm slick, on the streets.
Watch the mic.
Yeah, watch your head. Fuck the mic. If I punch you in the head, it's gonna be far more worse. No, but it's a Cold War state. It's not a war. It's a phony war.
Were you sat next to each other on the plane?
Yeah, he was behind me, like three rows behind me.
Would you rather have been behind him, or would you rather have kind of him been behind you?
Very big weird, bro.
No, I just mean on a plane situation because...
Here, look, it's still dented. You were here next to me. And now you talk about behind a man of a man.
No. I was just saying, because would you rather have him sat in the seat behind you? Don't make this weird.
Do it from the seat. How do you think What the fuck are you doing in your tribe? I don't know that stuff, bro. Oh, this is weird. I feel threatened right now, Your Honor. Objection. I call for a projection.
Okay, let's move on from this now.
Yeah,
What is that? Ginger lemonade?
it's ginger lemonade. It's a ginger lemonade.
Wondered what it was. So let me ask you. Obviously, with you kind of looking this year potentially for a Rivas fight.
Oh, God.
Okay, what's Dillian Whyte said to you? Because that is someone that he obviously knows very well. Had a very impressive win over him. I think 3 years ago now. Yeah. So what's he said about that fight with Rivas potentially?
Well, with all being around, this with Dillian Whyte's career, what happened and stuff, and that fight last, we didn't really talk much, because it was overwhelming everything. So I didn't bother him with questions, and I was there, to give him support and everything, but we didn't even see each other. He was in so much work and stuff. You know how it is. It's the 95,000 people come to watch you. You don't want to see nobody, not some bald guy from Croatia. So I understood that, and I just gave him my support. But I didn't see him for a long time. I didn't talk to him for a long time. So that's gonna change, obviously. So I don't know what he will say about that fight, but I think he's gonna be okay with it, because he knows I'm not gonna back down, and I'm gonna take that fight with both of my hands, And it is my career at the end. So that's my wish. I want that. I want that fight. I want the fight while I'm in this mental state of fucking savageness, I want as many fights as I can get. Because in a 5-year time, 2 years, 3 years, maybe I'm not like this anymore. Maybe I think more. Maybe I'll be smarter and don't go the way I deal things now. So I want now.
What did you think of, obviously you were there, what did you think of the fight with Tyson Fury? What was your thoughts about that?
Well, listen, I'm Team Dillian Whyte for life, so I can't really give you my opinion on the fight, because it's objective. How do you say it in English? I don't know. I see it as Dillian sees it, through his eyes. It's hard for me. That fight was hard, and of course it's not easy. I was there both of the times he got knocked out, and of course it's hard. It's because he deserved. I don't know what to say. I think the judge should have done a better job. Maybe that, but I'm not gonna go. I'm also a Fury fan, because he was great that night. All of his walking out to 95,000 people, all of them cheering and stuff. You can just sense it. It was something different, So I like both of them, And I would like for a judge to leave it to be a fight, because judge always. I didn't like the judge in that fight.
You mean the referee there?
Yeah, the referee, not the judge. Yeah, the referee. I didn't like how he handled business. It's crazy. No, I don't want to go into that fight. It's
okay. Well, look, we've seen kind of Dillian Whyte, like what you're referring to, come back through the Povetkin knockout of fight camp a couple of years ago to kind of get back on track. So, for people trying to write Dillian Whyte off now, I mean, forget about it, because this guy, again, we know will be back.
I mean, they wrote me off like 30 times in 2 years. So they wrote him off, and he got back every time. And they wrote him off for good sometimes, and he got back for good, and he got back to being the greatest fight in the biggest fight of British history. Was it 95,000? I think it was the biggest fight. Yeah. So that proves it all, he can do it all. He's on that star level, so he can do whatever he wants, He has his time. He's only 33, 34 years old, how old is he? So he's not even old. So he has good 5 years in front of him, if you ask me.
33. We'll check the passport if I were you on that
34.
one.
34.
44 maybe, White is.
Who?
Dillian
Whyte.
Dillian Whyte's like 46 or something like that.
Fuck you. I was like, I'm a boxer, but I know that much. Crazy, bro.
Well, I mean, look.
Dillian's going to kill you, that.
That's all right, that's fine. He is. I've seen the passport. I've seen his actual passport. Yeah? He was born in 1932 or something like that.
Dillian, what
My maths is terrible.
What is this? He has his ear. It's like bitten. Spider bit him and he lost his mind.
Spider senses.
I don't know what happens to you, bro. Be good.
Alan, what is it? I mean, look, I think I can't remember who I spoke to recently about this, but whenever fighters do lose, it's almost a case of whether it was like Canelo. We saw Canelo people kind of slagging Canelo off and saying, "Oh, is he even that good?" Blah blah blah. And this happens across the board. I see it not with everyone, but it does happen when a fighter loses a fight. It's like they start questioning, not giving the guy whoever it is, whether it's Bivol, whether it's Fury, whoever. It's just give the guy their credit. They were better on the night. It's almost a case of having to kick the other guy as well who's lost. That you see that, yeah?
Well, listen, it's the same, but on a much smaller scale. Me and that guy who beat me. Nobody told him he was good. He ever told me I was done. I won by knockout, and they write me off. So you know what they did to Canelo, and it's just not fair, bro. We live in the Canelo era, you know. And Dillian is a great fighter, and all of these guys who Golovkin, he lost. Oh, he's done. He's not done, bro. If you saw Golovkin on the street, you will shit your pants. You know, he's not fucking done. Nobody's done of them. You know, it's not. Muhammad Ali was done when he was done. When he said he was done, not when the people told him he was done. You know? So I think nobody's really done until they said it. And I didn't hear Dillian said he's done. So that's all men should know.
But, I mean, he's approaching 50, so we'll see how many years he's got left in him. But right now he's not. So
that's the only funny thing you said.
He's going to punch me. He's going to smash my other hair up next time.
You just call him a 50-year-old man. He should punch you, bro, and I will hold you. And you will not escape.
I don't expect to. Fight week here. Obviously, you're used to this kind of thing. Did the media workout today where you turned your pad session into a sparring session, which was quite interesting to watch. I think your man's behind here.
Come on.
He can lay next to you if he wants. Yeah.
Lie next to me.
Well, it's all right. It's all good.
It's all good. What's he doing, bro? This is weird.
It's Gerard Butler.
For poor people.
How you doing? Do you want to introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, Miro Radic, his friend and sparring partner.
Okay. So was that pre-planned today, or was it just on spontaneous? Did you decide to do that beforehand?
He shook me up pretty good, you know. He punched me into the square in the jaw. And I went out for maybe a few hours, not more than a few hours. I'm kidding. No, it's just what we do. It's not sparring. Everybody calls it sparring, but it's not. It's a touch. We call it touch.
Body sparring.
No, it's touch. But we have body sparring. It's different. It's harder than this, you know. This is touch. I touch you, touch me. Pop.
I would do that with you, but I don't think that you would keep to the rules. That's the problem.
No, I know I wouldn't keep to the
that's why I wouldn't fucking do it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna beat you up, but that's not the problem here. It's just a touch. It's not a sparring. But it's cool. We always do something for the fans. So I wanted to show them that you can spar 3 days before a fight, if they call it sparring.
Have you two guys had a proper, what we would perceive as a proper spar? How's that been? If you sparred Alan?
It was not good for me, of course. So yeah, this one today is like soft touch sparring. It's not sparring. We had some harsh ones, you know, and I was not good. No, it was not good for me, and I think I should stop with that shit, you know.
Okay, this is sincere.
Sorry, excuse me. Are you a fighter? Are you a boxer?
No, I'm not. I'm not a boxer. I just train box for passion, for love, and that's it. Okay. But you know, with him, if you train with him, he can move you, you know, far away from your starting position, and he helped me a lot.
We started. I was his trainer, you know, like private training, private boxing coach and stuff, and then we became friends and everything. Yeah. He's the guy who's like all suited up, you know, Nike boots. Muhammad Ali shorts, Tyson t-shirt. He's that kind of guy who shows up, you know, like he looks like a fucking professional, bro. Like he has 60 fights in a bank, you know.
Yeah, but
we're gonna do a fight. There's still time.
If you cannot box, you at least you can look like you know. So.
Yeah, I thought you did a good job today. If that was the idea, to look like a boxer, yeah.
But I think he would beat you. KUGAN CASSIUS.
Probably will.
I will put the money on it.
I'll put
I'll
money
put
on it
10
as well.
pounds on it.
I'll put £20 on it.
Yeah.
Calm down. He's a bit weird, isn't he, Alan? Do you think it's a little bit... He's a bit weird, isn't he? A little bit. You are a bit weird, aren't you? I know. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to your friend. He's a little bit strange, a bit weird, a bit unhinged.
For me, it's not. I think this is the 90% of the time he's like this.
Did he call me retard like Dave Allen? Did you call me a retard?
Absolutely not.
Me and Dave were retards to you, aren't we?
I didn't. The word I used was retired. Stop. Stop now. Stop. Just stop. Don't talk. Stop. All right, well, look, listen, this is run for nearly half an hour, so, listen, I appreciate your time. I'm sure we'll catch up again this week. Obviously, I'm going to politely decline. But appreciate your time. Thank you, sir.
Good to be back, and I love to see you here.
Sorry, brother.
See you, man.
Hold on. Let's shake it down. Hold on. Alan, thank you, sir. And we'll definitely catch up with you. Best of luck this week at the new but old weight. Yeah, the new old weight.
Hotel. It's Novotel. New hotel.
New old weight. We'll look forward to seeing you. You're a weirdo.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.